My dear sisters and children, last 2 weeks we have been seeing that Jesus is continually having conversations and dialogues with the Jews. There is a division between them. Some people do accept Jesus as the Messiah, and some people were against him. It is very clear after raising Jesus, Lazarus from death, there were many people who had come to Mary's house, that is Martha and Mary's house, who had seen what Jesus did and believed in him. But immediately the following verse says, but some of them went to the Pharisees and told them what Jesus had done. Hearing this, they should have been happy because Jesus has raised a person from death to life. That should have been the reaction. They know among them one Lazarus was living and he was dead. They themselves had gone to pay tribute to him. Now, after a few days, they hear that he is raised to life. That would have brought happiness to them. But instead of happiness, what they are talking to one another, what are we to do for this man going on doing many signs? That is the problem. And therefore, they decided Jesus to put to death because what is the problem? Why the Jews, especially those who are in authority, unable to accept Jesus? प्रभु यीशु को क्यों जो अथॉरिटी में थे, अधिकार में थे, उन लोग प्रभु यीशु को क्यों स्वीकार नहीं कर पाए? What is the reason? You see, yesterday in Delhi, I'm not talking politics, but some truth in that. Why the chief minister of Delhi is arrested? Because he is a threat to the party that is in the center in power. So, it is a human nature whenever a person's authority is threatened, that this person, if he comes up, then this person who is in authority will be pulled down. उसको खींच के नीचे कर देंगे. इसलिए इसको ऊपर चढ़ने के पहले ही उसका क्या करना? Before he rises up, cut him off, finishing. उसका कदम करो. And therefore only it is clearly they said they were seeking opportunity to put him to death. Not only put him to death, they gave order that so that whoever knows about him should let them know. And that is why Judas went to betray Jesus. Why? Because they had declared where Jesus is, he should be known to them. So Judas made use of that opportunity too. But thing is that in chapter 11:50, that Caiaphas, who was the high priest, foretells or prophesies something about Jesus. What does he prophesy? Read.
You do not understand that it is better.
You do not understand that it is better
for you to have one man.
For you to have one man die for the people
than to have the whole nation destroyed.
Than to have whole nation destroyed. So he sees in the death of Jesus, the whole nation can be saved. Further it is added, not only the whole nation, the whole of the people who are scattered and gone away from God. So that is the purpose of Jesus had come. Jesus come on the earth. He is prophesying without knowing what he is saying. But thing is that people who are in authority, whenever someone is coming up, it is very difficult to digest. Digest means you understand, no? For them it is very difficult to bear. And therefore they will try to destroy that person and cut that person from the root. But with regard to Jesus, their calculations went wrong. That is something different. But this is what taking place in the present world also, which is very much clear, very much is we can see even in our own motherland, India. Whenever somebody comes up or whenever someone who does and gets popularity and become famous, immediately they send ED, they send CBI, or say they put some false accusation. What is happening in our school, Carmel school? Why? Because our mission schools are coming up. They want to spoil the name of our missionary schools. Somewhere, some nusk they want. Somewhere, thoda se kuch mil jaye. Somewhere, some little mil jaye, that they can blow like a balloon and spoil the name of our missionary schools. Therefore, my dear sisters, if it happened to Jesus, it can happen to us. But let us be like Jesus, who was ready to face any eventuality in order to bring salvation to humanity. In order to save the humanity, we also need to suffer or face trials and tribulations like whom? Like Jesus. Amen.